hump, baby.
Coach, what could you say about that game, your 7th straight?
Well, we've had a lot of lopsided games. We've been on the good side of late, okay? Man, college basketball is hard. And I don't think it was like we were overlooking them or anything like that. I just think that we're going to need to find a new rhythm with, our lineups and stuff like that. We're down a very good player, and we got plenty of good players, but it's putting people in different roles, and I think we struggled early to kind of figure out how to do it. We found our way a little bit as the game went along. Our defense has been really, really good this year. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what led the way, what paved the way for the win. But with, again, a bunch of guys in different spots. Nolan's playing guard there at the end. Caleb's our inbounder. We had to inbound about, 5, 6, 7 times against pressure. I think when they had to begin fouling, they were at about 4 fouls, so it was a long way to go to get to the bonus. Tasso stepped up big time, made a bunch of big time free throws there at the end. Like I said to the boys, it's like they come all different ways, and you just got to embrace everyone and love the fact that it turned out on the right side, and be ready to learn from it so that we can try to go get our next 1-0 opportunity on Thursday.
I thought the boys was great. I mean, you guys were down for a lot, but you didn't really see any panic. You guys forcing things. I thought that was a big key to you guys staying in.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest difference first half to second half. I think we were playing more together, more right. Like in the first half, I think we were 1 for 12 from 3, and I think 5, 6, maybe even 7 of those were not good shots for us. And I can't even remember the last time we took a bad shot. So it was kind of a little contagious the wrong way. And I think just pressing, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to do well. It's national TV. Everybody wants to do it for Jason. There was just a lot on it. We just need to kind of breathe, reset, and move forward, which we did as the game wore along.
For a team to respond after what happened Thursday, like you already just said, just talk about how proud you are of these guys for just being able to just breathe and just get this to win for him.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to play the rest of the season for him, you know what I mean? But I'm proud because we showed some real toughness and resilience when it mattered. And again, different guys in different roles. So, I think that says a lot that our guys were tough enough to just figure out how to get it done with 2 days worth of reps or whatever, 2 days worth of reps and different roles and stuff like that. I mean, the base is all there, that everything, but it's everybody's kind of one spot off, and so all of a sudden it maybe a different look, maybe the read that you had, which would have been a backdoor or Jason coming off for 3, is now somebody different who maybe is not as comfortable in that spot or needs to figure out how they're going to do it, and we'll figure it out. But our guys were tough and very resilient in that game. All right, so I'm really, really pleased to get win number 7 in a row.
I mean, you guys, you've been rolling offensively throughout this win streak.
Yeah.
For you guys to experience something like you did, like you said, it's national TV. A lot of people here, cheering for you guys. You guys are pressing, but for you experience something like you did in the first half, where they're struggling a little bit, especially from deep. But how did they overcome that and shooting 70% in the second half? How did they overcome that? What were some things that the guys were saying?
Honestly, I think we just played more together. We weren't hunting anything. I mean, we talked about trying to put pressure on the paint, and usually when that happens, something good's going to happen. Colby was terrific at doing that, and that really helped us. But I thought overall, and then we made some real nice plays in transition tonight. There were one or two there late where I was like, holy cow, these guys are nuts. But it ended up converting to something good. The coach in me was like, whoa, relax, we don't need to. But they made good decisions and converted, and that was actually very helpful to get a couple transition buckets. And at the end of the day, I'm sure one of you are going to ask this, but I mean, let's just talk about this. I mean, was this unbelievable today or what?
Still in my thunder there, yeah.
I mean, 2,200 people were in this building, and they were into it, and they were excited, and even when we were struggling, they were with us and fighting with us to try to make it happen, man. It is unbelievable when we can get that to happen. We need to keep making it happen. We got a couple more left. I mean, it's, it's fun to be a part of college basketball when you're with others that are enjoying it as well. Like, it's like contagious, right? Just, oh man, that guy next to me's got his shirt off and a C painted on it, and the next guy, he's standing up, and the next guy's got a rally towel, and it's like, yeah, let's get up and be excited. It's fun. It's fun. The hump is alive.
I mean, as a coach, for you to see that atmosphere and, for having all these people here, I mean, how easy is it of a sell is it now to say, hey, go to administration, whoever it is that made this happen today, and how easy of a sell is it to say, hey, we can do this here. If you put it there, it'll come.
I'll let you know after I try.
Yeah. I mean, and then just moving forward, I mean, you guys obviously one of the hottest teams now, in this conference, and beyond that, but a lot of tension on you guys, and what's the message to them? How are they handling that? What are some things you guys are saying?
We've been saying this. I feel like I'm the only one that says it, but I think the guys are believing it a little bit. Is just every day we get an opportunity to play, we're just trying to get to 1-0. Like this football week mentality of just like you're just preparing for the next thing. You do everything you can to put yourself in a position to win, and if you can take care of it, terrific, and then you move on to the next opportunity. And I think it's helped us stay a little bit centered. I mean, now we're going to go on the road and a couple tough games, but 7-game winning streaks are hard to come by, so why not us? Let's just go prepare like we're going to win the basketball game and go get next Thursday night. And then we'll move on and we'll see what happens on Saturday. All right? We're, I think, tied for third in the league, so we're doing some things pretty well.
Nolan, your technical streak is over. Would you like to comment on your feelings about it coming to an end tonight? I'm sorry to start with this.
Yeah, I mean, good to see the streak's over. I was actually a mediator today. Do you see the one where I was kind of holding Tassa's back? So I've grown a lot. Really, really mature Nolan you saw out there today. So I gotta just keep my emotions in check, for the team, and I understand that, and I gotta be out there on the floor. So, but.
Yeah,
extremely.
Talk about your both you guys. This team's toughness and this team's resolve. Obviously, with everything going on, you guys battled and won your 7th straight tonight.
Yeah, I think toughness starts with this guy here. He sets a tone on defense. I think he kind of injects that toughness in all of us, and when he's pressuring the ball, it gives us the rest of us the confidence to really just play our defense, and toughness leads to good defense, and our defense leads us to being a good basketball team.
Yeah, I mean, we might not be the most talented team in the league. We know that. So, we got to bring it every day. It's got to be a war. That's the mentality. Every time I go out there, in my mind, I believe that, I'm the best defender, one of the best defenders in the country. I feel like you just got to believe that if you want to be the best. So, I just trying to do whatever I can to help the team win. I think that's the main thing. Sometimes it's going to be scoring, sometimes it's going to be defense. This guy was unbelievable today. So and he just plays really hard on defense. So, we got a lot of guys that can do everything, not just score the ball. They can defend, rebound. So everyone just got to do their job.
Really quick, so talk about you guys, obviously what happened Thursday. It amazes me how you were able to just rally, not only in that game, but just, it seems like the last couple of days, you guys all year have been talking about how cohesive this group is and how connected everything is, but obviously something like that can really bring you together. Just talk about how proud of each other you are in the last few weeks, especially with them leading into this one as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a horrible thing to see one of your best friends go down like that, but I think in the back of our minds, we know we need to come together for him more than anything, because that's what he would want. Like, we want to go chase a ring for him. I mean, we'd love to be doing it with him, but since he can't, it's our responsibility to do that for him.
Yeah, I mean, I think what hurts me the most is not even, I've lost a lot of sleep over it. I haven't slept a lot, to be honest with you. It's not even the injury itself. It's because he's such a good kid, and he is, like Colby said, he's one of my best friends, and does everything right. Doesn't complain, and then to see that happen, it honestly just breaks my heart. So we gotta just be there for each other and pick ourselves up. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna work out some kinks here. Offensively, we're so used to him having the ball in his hands. So in the meantime, we just gotta play really hard. Gotta play harder than the other team.
One for you, Nolan. When he has 26 in a game, but he keeps doing it, and keeps doing it, and keeps doing it. Talk about that confidence that gives you and other guys when you see him step up to the plate.
Yeah, I mean, his fearlessness, we feed off that. When things aren't going good, he just steps up. As an underclassman, it inspires me, and I'm a lot older than him, but like seeing him do that, I'm like, all right, I gotta step it up. We gotta play harder.
Colby, for you guys to have so many new guys, come to this program and try to get them integrated, try to get them involved with the system and Campbell and everything like that, how long do you think it takes to do that? And what's going well now that you guys are winning games and are keeping the streak alive? Yeah,
I mean, our offense isn't necessarily an easy one to figure out. It took me about all of last year, and then now I can finally help some guys out. But I mean, it clearly took till conference play, I'd say, before we really hit a groove scoring. But I think the one thing that stayed consistent is our defense, and that kind of guided us, and we were able to win some games when our offense wasn't necessarily flowing or too good. But yeah, I'd say maybe half the year.
For you guys, like you said, defensively, that's what you pride yourself in. So for you to take that assignment and assignments, maybe multiple assignments, each and every day, what does that take? And then what's your mindset when you are going out? I know you say you want to be the best in the country, but what does that take physically? I think you played 40 minutes tonight. It was to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I pride myself on my conditioning. I feel like last 4 minutes, 8 minutes of the game, I got to have more energy than my opponent. And I'm a big fight fan, so a lot of my favorite fighters growing up were like guys with good cardio, like Colby Covington, like pressure wrestlers that can just drown their opponent. So when I'm on the floor, a lot of times I look at it like I gotta take my opponent to deep waters. So yeah, you might get me in the first half, but in the second half, let's see how much you got in the tank. That's the way I look at it.
And then energy-wise, this crowd brought it tonight. I know they've been bringing it. They brought it Thursday night apparently as well. But for them to come out here tonight and for it to be the fourth highest, or whatever it was, they're telling me
Highest in 5 years.
Highest in 5 years for that attendance. What does that say about this community and what they bring and what they're liking about what you guys are doing lately?
Honestly, when I was out there, I was just. In my mind, I was like, dude, I'm so proud to have graduated from this school. I'm so proud to be a Camel, and there's nowhere in the country I'd rather have my degree from than Campbell. Just because the passion in this fan base and what this school means to me. Everyone has treated me so good. The faculty, I've never had anyone, treat me bad and do me wrong. So I take a lot of pride. In graduating from here, and I'm getting my master's now, and just honestly just really proud. And I was a kid once, it was such an honor to be able to go to a Division I basketball game when I was a kid. So it's I'm still that kid a little bit, and I gotta, it's such an honor to be able to come to a game. So I have a privilege as a player, and I gotta work that much harder to give them what they, their hard-earned money. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I think the crowd definitely plays into it. It's amazing to see them keep coming, keep showing up, and even more people. And I think their energy really pushed us over the hump tonight. No pun intended.